Let's get right to Germie Bernard after Alabama wins another one, 37-20, as they beat Tennessee in Tuscaloosa like I think that's the 11th commandment.
Germie Bernard, presented by our friends at Innisfree Irish Pub and Phorm Energy. We're cracking one right now. I've got the orange.
Yeah, I've got the
Fury,
Blue Blitz.
The Blue Blitz.
Good stuff. Gets you going on a Monday morning.
Yes, sir. Germie is with us now on his drive into the facility for team meetings. What's up, Germ? How are you today, buddy?
Great, man. It's a good morning.
Yeah, it is. Anytime you can beat Tennessee, we ask you if you kind of had a feel for this rivalry. You've done it on the road, now done it at home. Does that kind of give you a better feel? You felt the passion of your fans and what everybody's describing as one of the most charged atmospheres they'd ever been in at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Man, it was crazy. I haven't seen Bryant-Denny get like that for real. Like Marquez versus Georgia, like it was loud, but I think that was the loudest.
You guys became a first team to do something, first SEC team in history to win 4 consecutive games against ranked teams without a bye. When these kind of things happen, do you even know they happen?
Nah, I don't really be focused on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. As Germie makes his way there to Tuscaloosa, it's like Herb Street flying out of Eugene trying to get there. We'll ride along with you as you make your way into the facility today. Grade for me, if you will, Zabian Brown's running skill and his ability to take it 99 yards, because I don't think people discuss it enough. If he goes out of bounds or if he gets tackled, it's just an interception. It's not a game-changing touchdown. It's not a game-changing pick six. So describe Brown's ability to take it to the house there and how big that play was, and were you going crazy on the sidelines?
I graded it a 10 out of 10. We always talk about the middle 8, right? So I mean, I think that practically helped us win the game. Honestly, just being able to going into halftime, with that type of lead. I mean, I feel like that kind of it sucks the energy out of a team. Being able to do that at the end of a half.
Germie Bernard, the Alabama receiver, is with us, courtesy of our friends at Innisfree Irish Pub and Phorm Energy.
I had an opportunity to go by and see Nick Snead and Trip Rogers and the guys at the Innisfree Irish Pub on Friday before the Tennessee game. Just a fantastic place to get lunch or dinner. It's the best game day atmosphere in all of Tuscaloosa, but also a location right here in Lakeview in Birmingham. Get into one of those 2 great locations of the Innisfree Irish Pub.
And Phorm Energy, the better choice for sustained energy and focus to go the extra mile. Great flavors like Screamin' Freedom, Rocket Pop inspired, Grape Smash, Blue Blitz, which Lance is having, and the Orange Fury. Phorm Energy, available now at energy drink retailers near you and always online, phormenergy.com. That's PHORM, phormenergy.com. All right, so you made a comment on this show last week that going against a lot of man is a field of dreams. It worked its way back to Knoxville. Their coaches and players were asked about it. Did you hear about it at all from anybody in Orange Saturday night?
I didn't hear about it from the other opponents, but I heard about it from Coach Shep. He was joking with the receivers all week, just telling us like, "Oh, y'all say it's a field of dreams. We're gonna see what y'all gonna do." So he kind of like he kind of hang that over our head, but I mean, I wasn't trying to throw no shade or anything like that towards them. I think my words kind of got misconstrued a little bit, but I mean that's what happens when it's a rival game. So I gotta be better with how I word things and whatnot, because I mean Tennessee was a good team and they have great players. So I mean, it was cool.
Is this the part of the interview where you now say South Carolina's defense is great? I'll be lucky to be open all day. I hope Ty can find a way to get a football to me at some point in the game Saturday. Is this where you say that?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say that. I mean, just watching South Carolina and playing them last year, we know that their defense is the best part of their team, honestly. So we just have to be prepared, honestly.
Hey, what's it like for a guy like Daniel Hill, like big touchdowns the last 2 games? And, not a huge expectation, at least as far as a guy that's going to score a lot of touchdowns for you, but him getting in on the action and having these critical plays.
Coach Grubb's always talked about everybody being ready, um, especially in this offense. He utilizes all the guys, that he trusts and that's going to go out there and make plays. And Daniel Hill is one of them. Coach Grubb challenges him all the time in practice, to just be better and to practice harder. And he has been doing that. He's been stepping up to the challenge, and it shows in the game. And he's been doing a great job for us. So I'm very proud of him.
Have you ever had a point in your career at any level where you had sort of drops that you didn't expect, like Ryan Williams? And then what got you out of that? Because I thought Ryan had maybe his best hands game in his career the other night. His catches, the degree of difficulty seemed to be very high, and he was just tight with those hands.
Yeah. Like I had a job. I had one job last year, maybe two. I don't know. I don't know if there's been a game where I dropped like multiple balls in one game, but I definitely have, dropped some balls in my career. But I think when you drop a ball, it's honestly just lack of focus. That's really it. Like you wouldn't be playing receiver if you couldn't catch the ball. You'll be playing DB, honestly. But
So that is Zabian Brown.
but yeah, I mean, I challenged him this week to catch the ball with his eyes and his hands. Like I obviously know he's a great receiver, but like I said, when a receiver drops the ball, it's just lack of focus and not looking the ball all the way in. So yeah, I just kind of challenged him on that this week, and he's been really intentional, about it himself as well. He obviously wants to be the best that he can for the team, and he obviously doesn't want to drop the ball. So he's been doing everything he can to get that right, and it showed up.
Yeah.
Part of being on a team is celebrating together and just the camaraderie. Can you tell us what it was like to smoke the cigars in the locker room? And then eventually, I think once the Tennessee people cleared off, out of respect, your coaches allowed you to come back out on the field and smoke them with some fans and some family members and things like that. Can you just tell us how special something like that is in a celebration moment that you don't get to do all the time?
Okay, first of all, cigars are disgusting. You don't put that out.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I agree.
But honestly, it's a memory that you'll never forget. It happened to us last year, and we were on the other side of that. And just to come out victorious and in a game like that, I mean, that's something that's going to be a part of our team's legacy. And yeah, man, it's just a memory that I won't forget with the guys. We took a lot of pictures, and it was a very enjoyable moment. Got to laugh with the guys and whatnot. So it was a good thing for our team.
Jeremy, I was telling these guys we had friends in town, and they were on such a high when they got back from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham. We didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. So you playing in the game and you being so young, I can't even imagine with that adrenaline what time you go to bed. But when you get done with that, do you go back? I know you're a huge fan of the sport. Do you get on the couch and watch the late game, which was Florida State at Stanford? And if you do, and I know this is outside noise for you guys, but so hard to explain where Florida State is now to where they were week one when they played you guys.
My bad. Can you repeat that?
I was just saying, like, after the game, I can't even imagine what time you finally get to go to bed because of all the adrenaline going. But did you go home and watch Stanford, Florida State? And if you did, can you believe where Florida State is right now after, how they played against you guys in week one, now losing 4 consecutive games in the ACC?
Honestly, after games, no matter how late it is, I go back to the facility and I start my recovery process. And then whenever I get home and I just chill, and I'll catch some of the highlights, but I didn't catch that game in particular. But Florida State is its own team, and that was in the past. Can't really worry about what they have going on. We just kind of focus on what we got going on. We know that first week, our first week it wasn't good enough, and and we definitely don't want to have that feeling again. So we just gotta continue to get better, continue to keep growing as a team, and we know we got another big game ahead of us on the road, and that's kind of where my focus is. I don't really try to worry about other teams too much.
South Carolina is that game Saturday, 2:30 up in Columbia. Germ, thank you for the time. Good luck Saturday, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed day, guys.
All right, buddy. You too. Germie Bernard with us on the Alexander Shinara Trial Attorneys Hotline. Presented by a couple of great sponsors. First of all, Phorm Energy Drink. It is derived from green tea extract, a natural source of caffeine, crafted with zero sugar, all natural flavors, high-quality ingredients designed to provide hydration, mental focus that you need to reach even the most ambitious goals. Check out more Phorm Energy at your available at your energy drink retailers near you, or phormenergy.com, P-H-O-R-M, phormenergy.com, and Innisfree.
It is an Alabama tradition. Tuscaloosa's Game Day Sports Bar, the flagship bar of Tuscaloosa. Over 5,000 square feet of Irish food, drink, music, and a whole lot of atmosphere just north of the Strip, downtown Tuscaloosa. Get in, see Nick, and all the guys, Derek, Tripp, at the Innisfree Irish Pub. Also a location right here in Lakeview.